Good morning, I'm Samantha Johns. Thanks for joining us here on this Sunday morning. We'll get to all those stories in just a bit, but first, your forecast. First Warning neighborhood weather meteorologist Macy Tetrick has a closer look this morning. Macy, how are we finishing off this weekend?
Hey, Sam, it's going to be pretty nice.
And new this morning, and to Michiana, a local business owner is bringing a Facebook community business page to life by hosting their first pop-up event. Our ABC's Myra Franco is live in Mishawaka, where it all took place yesterday. Good morning, Myra.
Good morning, Sam.
Tracking the coronavirus this morning as the World Health Organization is warning that the pandemic has hit a critical point. Thousands of deaths per day, and now a new grim milestone of more than 3 million people who have died from the virus. The CDC saying almost a third of adults in America are vaccinated, but warning we are not in the clear. And this week, Johns Hopkins reports more than 20 states have confirmed at least a 10% hike in daily average positive infections.
Even as we accelerate our efforts to get shots in arms, more dangerous variants are growing, causing increases in cases with people without immunity.
The United States Department of Defense will be sending Moderna COVID-19 vaccines to military bases overseas to make up for a shortfall created by the pause of Johnson & Johnson's vaccine distribution. And yesterday marks a full week of protests in Minnesota following the shooting death of Dante Wright at the hands of police. And the Reverend Jesse Jackson even turned out to the events to meet with Wright's family and offer his condolences. Wright was killed during a traffic stop last weekend. Elsewhere in Minnesota, the National Guard is preparing the downtown area ahead of the closing arguments in the Derek Chauvin murder trial. Barbed wire fences and barricades are going up to try and prevent any destruction that may come from social unrest. And more than 100 protesters marched through the downtown Washington, D.C. area Friday night, chanting "No justice, no peace" to show solidarity with the family of George Floyd, who died after an incident with Derek Chauvin and other officers last May. The D.C. police have officially canceled all time off requests in preparation of what they call potential First Amendment activity. A U.S. government agency is urging Peloton's Tread Plus customers with small children and pets to stop using the machine immediately. The message comes after multiple dangerous incidents with the machine, including a child's death. There have been reports of children becoming entrapped, pinned, and pulled under the machine. But Peloton says this is inaccurate and misleading because its safety instructions already warn to keep children under 16 and pets away at all times. Tracking the coronavirus in a slightly different way this morning. A mask dispute in Minnesota escalates with an injured police officer. Authorities in Hutchinson say a 61-year-old suspect dragged the cop with a vehicle and struck him with a blunt object. The incident began because the man was refused service for not wearing a facial covering in a store. Idaho tradition that dates back for years, running several thousand sheep across a highway that has brought in hundreds of people just to watch. Steve Dent has more on why the tradition is bringing so many people out this year. Oh my goodness, Macy, it literally makes me want to adopt a pet sheep now. I don't know about you.
I think I'll be okay. I have my fish. I think I'm going to stick with my fish. They're a little easier to take care of.